absolutely confirmed Tottenham to make Savinho their #1 winter target. Fabio Paratici plotting a record-breaking bid. Welcome back to Tottenham News Today channel. Tottenham are preparing to reignite their pursuit of Savinho in the January transfer window, with Matt Law of the Telegraph confirming what many Spurs insiders have been whispering for weeks. The Brazilian winger remains firmly at the top of the club's winter shopping list. This is not a rumour that will fade away. It is a transfer story that has only gathered more strength since deadline day frustration. Spurs came agonisingly close to pulling off what would have been one of the landmark moves of the summer. Talks with Manchester City stretched all the way into the final hours of the window, and Daniel Levy was even prepared to break Tottenham's long-standing £70 million transfer record to land the 21-year-old. But Pep Guardiola was unmovable. The Catalan coach flatly refused to let Savinho go, knowing that sanctioning an exit would have left City scrambling for a last-minute replacement. Sources close to Savinho have made it abundantly clear. The Brazilian was deeply unhappy with City's decision to block the transfer. The winger had already given his approval to join Spurs, eager to work under Thomas Frank and establish himself as a central figure in North London. He pushed hard to make the deal happen, only to see the door slammed shut. That frustration has not gone away, and those close to him insist his heart is still set on Tottenham. And this is where the dynamic has shifted decisively. With Fabio Paratici now officially back in his role at Tottenham, the negotiations will take on a very different shape. Paratici is not a man who dithers, delays or simply monitors players, as Spurs so often did during the Levy era. He is known as a ruthless operator in the market. Aggressive, relentless, persuasive, the kind of negotiator who thrives in exactly this kind of high-stakes situation. Figures inside Hotspur way are convinced that had Paratici been at the helm in the summer, Savinho would already be wearing lily white. The departure of Daniel Levy after 25 years at the club only strengthens this belief. The days of drawn-out negotiations, endless scouting and lowball offers appear to have gone with him. Tottenham's imminent £5 billion takeover is expected to usher in an era of bold investment and decisive action. Against this backdrop, Savinho looks destined to be Tottenham's headline signing in January. He is seen not only as a statement of intent, but also as the kind of player who can transform the team's attacking dynamics, offering blistering pace, directness and creativity. While City will naturally resist losing a player under contract until 2029, Spurs know they have two huge advantages: the player's determination to move and Paratici's relentless negotiating style. Inside Tottenham, there is growing confidence that the saga is heading towards only one outcome. Savinho pulling on a Spurs shirt in January 2026. For Tottenham fans who endured the heartbreak of missing out in the summer, this feels different. The pieces are aligned, the intent is stronger, and the leadership has shifted. The Levy era of hesitation has ended. Following the bombshell departure of Daniel Levy after 25 years at the helm, insiders are now suggesting that Amanda Staveley, the businesswoman who played a pivotal role in Newcastle's Saudi-backed takeover, may be preparing to lead a £5 billion acquisition of Spurs. If confirmed, this would mark not only one of the most expensive deals in football history, but also the dawn of a brand new era for Tottenham Hotspur. Levy's exit, announced with immediate effect, has sent shockwaves through the Premier League. Though he remains tied to ENIC, the majority shareholder holding almost 87% of the club, his decision to step down as executive chairman has fundamentally changed the landscape. For years, Levy was seen as both the architect and the barrier of Tottenham's ambitions, praised for his business acumen but criticised by supporters for a cautious and often restrictive approach to investment. His departure has opened the door to conversations that once seemed impossible: the full sale of Spurs. According to senior industry sources, talks are already underway between Spurs and two separate parties. One of those is a Qatari consortium fronted by Amanda Staveley, a figure renowned for her ability to broker transformative deals in football. Her involvement has immediately fueled speculation that Tottenham could soon attract the same level of financial power and ambition that has reshaped Newcastle in recent years. Alongside her, an American investment group has also been linked, believed to be MSP Sports Capital, further highlighting the global appetite for ownership of the club. What makes this takeover so significant is the valuation. Tottenham are currently being priced at £5 billion, a staggering figure that underlines the club's financial strength, global appeal, and the vast opportunities offered by their state-of-the-art Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Sources close to the negotiations suggest that the stadium itself has become a central selling point. Beyond football, it has established itself as one of the most lucrative multi-purpose venues in Europe, hosting NFL games, concerts, and other high-profile events. For investors, the potential revenue streams are unmatched. While Spurs insist publicly that there are no imminent changes to the club's ownership, those familiar with the situation are far less cautious. They believe the conversations have moved beyond preliminary stages and could accelerate rapidly in the coming months. The key difference now, with Levy stepping aside, is that there is no longer an internal resistance to a full sale. For years it was whispered that Levy was reluctant to relinquish control entirely. Now, with his departure, the pathway is clearer than ever. Tottenham fans, long divided over Levy's leadership, may finally see the type of investment and ambition they have demanded for decades. The prospect of Amanda Staveley leading a takeover signals more than just a financial reshuffle. It represents the potential for Tottenham to step into a new era of global competitiveness. With the Premier League more fiercely contested than ever, Spurs could finally have the resources to go toe-to-toe with Europe's elite on and off the pitch. Make no mistake, a £5 billion deal would not simply change Tottenham. It would reshape the balance of power in English football. If Amanda Staveley and her Qatari backers succeed, the era of cautious spending, bargain hunting and waiting games is over. North London could soon witness the birth of a powerhouse with the financial clout to back its ambitions. Tottenham are reportedly interested in signing the Brighton defender Jan-Paul van Hecke. The 25-year-old has been a key player for Brighton, and his performances have been outstanding in the Premier League. Tottenham are interested in securing his signature, but they will face competition from Liverpool and Newcastle, as per Team Talk. It will be interesting to see which of the three clubs can get the deal done in 2026. The Netherlands international has the quality to improve defensively, and he could prove to be an excellent addition. Tottenham already have Mickey van der Ven and Xavi Simons at their disposal, and it will be interesting to see if they can play a key role in convincing their compatriot to join the club. The 25-year-old is entering the peak years of his career, and he will want to compete at the highest level. Tottenham will be able to provide him with the platform to fight for trophies and compete in Europe. It could be the ideal next step in his career. However, any deal is likely to be expensive. He is an indispensable asset for Brighton, and they will not want to lose him easily. The defender has been described as an excellent player in the past, and he has the quality to compete at the highest level. He will want to play alongside elite players and fight for major trophies. The move to Tottenham could be ideal for him. Tottenham need more defensive depth in the squad, and signing a reliable performer in the Premier League would be a wise decision. He should be able to make an instant impact. It remains to be seen whether they can beat the competition for his signature in the coming months. Spurs were heavily linked with a move for the Atalanta attacker Ademola Lookman during the summer transfer window, but a move did not materialise. According to Givmesport, they are already making plans for the winter transfer window, but they are unlikely to make a fresh attempt to sign the Nigerian. They were keen on the versatile attacker this summer, but they ended up signing Randall Kolo Muani from PSG. Lookman has been linked with a return to the Premier League in recent seasons, and he was outstanding for Atalanta last year. The player registered 27 goal contributions in all competitions. There is no doubt that he would have been a very useful acquisition for Tottenham if they had managed to get the deal done. He is capable of operating anywhere across the front tree. He knows the league well and could have made an instant impact. It will be interesting to see if he can make his mark in English football now. There is no doubt that the technically gifted French international has the quality to do well in the Premier League, but he has not been at his best for a while. He will look to get his career back on track with regular football in England. Meanwhile, the Atalanta star has been linked with a move away from Italy in recent months, and it remains to be seen where he ends up. Tottenham could have used someone with his skill set, especially after the departure of Heung-min Son. The South Korean was a dynamic attacker like the Nigerian, and they will miss someone with his skill set. They have done well to improve the attacking unit this summer, and it remains to be seen whether their new signings can hit the ground running. That's all for today's update. If you enjoyed this video and want to stay up to date with everything Tottenham, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a story. Don't forget to drop a like and share this video with other Spurs fans. Together we can keep growing the Tottenham News Today community. Thanks for watching, and as always, come on you Spurs.